This is Bob from Fast and Furious on this Guru Nanak's birthday. Happy Gurpurab to all. Time for celebration and lighting some lights and actually trying to follow the teachings of Guru Nanak would actually do a real lot of good to this country. But obviously, nobody's following that. As far as the government's concerned, we see farmers reject conditional talks. Haryana Cups also decide to march to Delhi. Obviously, Prime Minister Modi defends farm laws, says giving results. I'm not sure how they're giving results at this point in time because it's only been a short window of time. There's a lot of good things in the law, right? But the way they have, I mean, there is this huge bunch of suspicion that these laws are essentially designed for big corporates and big traders, and they're going to leave the marginal farmer by the side, and that misgiving needs to be addressed, and it can't be done with this high-handedness of water guns and closing Delhi down. And after all, Delhi belongs to every person in this country. Wouldn't you agree, right? So when you have this, and this is getting, this is really bad news because you're allowing your enemies to fish in troubled waters. He says leaders weigh in on issues in India and abroad besides Akhilesh and Aam Aadmi Party and everything else. You have on Sunday the protests were mentioned by Canadian political Jagmeet Singh, who criticized the Indian government's use of force against farmers. His brother Guratan Singh, an MLA in Ontario Assembly, also joined in. Okay. In the United Kingdom, Labour MPs of India origin criticized the police measures against the farmers, while many Sikhs held a car rally in Southall. Preet Kaur Gill, Labour MP from Birmingham Edgbaston and chair of the All-Party Parliamentary Party for British Sikhs, said this is no way to treat citizens, right? And obviously the little tete-a-tete between Khattar and Chief Minister of Punjab continues. Khattar hit back saying he will hold the Punjab counterpart responsible if farmers' gathering leads to worsening of COVID. Kind of sad. Senior Congress leader Bhupinder Singh Hooda also hit out at Khattar and warned that if farmers' problems are not resolved, a bigger movement will be undertaken. And it probably will be. I mean, this is a really serious matter, and we are allowing Pakistan and China to fish in troubled waters, and we'll be at fault for that, right? But as if the BJP, cares, right? They're only interested in hogging up the entire country, and with just using divisive politics, as you can see what they're doing to get the civic seats in Hyderabad. Unbelievable. From Nawabi to Mini Bharat, Shah's poll pitch in Hyderabad. Oh man, this is our home minister, right? Hey, folks, this is our home minister. BJP goes local to establish itself as a factor in Telangana. Aim to free Hyderabad from Nizam culture. Let's put it this. I've been to Hyderabad many times. I don't see any Nizam culture there. The only good thing about the Nizam culture is great food. Right? And right on the block, UP cops proving their mettle. They can't catch gangsters, but they sure can do this. UP files first case within hours of getting anti-conversion law. Man booked for bid to convert married women. Muslim man from UP's Bareilly booked under new law jihad, and it's basically again the father of the daughter who's complained, and therein is where lies the problem. The fathers will control what the daughters want to do, and that is absolutely not right, and the High Court has also declared this accordingly, right? And then what do we have? Justice on trial. Existing bail regime loaded against poor and underprivileged needs urgent reform. That's absolutely true. She says the speed with which Arnab Goswami was recently granted bail has thrown into sharp relief the multitudes for whom such quick access to justice will never exist. This is where our importance is. And then there's another one. Who's afraid of Vivekananda, right? Vivekananda stands for to tell the truth boldly, whether it hurts or not, never pander to weakness. So this installation of this statue in Jawaharlal Nehru University should have been welcome. But left lives in another hubris which thinks that almost any step taken by anybody is actually anti-liberal. And nothing could be further from the truth, folks. Cheers.